I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My name is Asia. I'm the new hall monitor. I used to work at Crumble Cookie on Erie Boulevard. I was here just because, want to help others and just make sure, you guys are on the right path to, better your future, going to college. So far, it's good. You guys are pretty cool, like nothing negative yet, hopefully not. But overall, it's been good.
March is Women's History Month, and Ramfeed will be highlighting several important female cultural figures. Our next person is Billie Jean King, a person who revolutionized women in tennis back in the 1970s. She was born November 22nd, 1943 in Long Beach, California, became the number one player in the world, and won 39 major titles. These titles include 12 in singles, 16 in women's doubles, and 11 in mixed doubles. She formed the Women's Tennis Association and famously defeated Bobby Riggs in the Battle of the Sexes. And she will continue to fight for women power in the sport.
So when I first started working here in 2004, Mr. Hartley had a couple dresses in his office, and he said, these are for students that maybe can't afford a prom dress. I don't know what to do with this stuff. I don't know anything about dresses. Will you take over? And I said, sure. I started calling local shops and getting donations, and I put stuff up in the school newspaper, and people were donating dresses that either they never wore or that they wore once and knew they weren't going to wear again. So the collection grew, and people now look at it not only so they can save money, but so it's better for the environment to not go buy more things all the time when there's lots of things that are already in great shape.
About getting the dresses or contacting you?
So email me, and then we'll either set up appointments during my lunch or during planning periods, and then I also have some other students that are kind of helping me out.
Okay, so the two dresses I picked were these two. I really like this one because it's cute and strapless with the classic red, and I like this one because it's serving 90s rom-com, and I really like the color.
So these are the two dresses I like the most. I love this one because it's sparkly, and this one is so elegant, and they're both so pretty.
Okay, so these are the two dresses I picked. I just love the color of the screen. I think it's so gorgeous. And I love this black, I like the pattern on it, and yeah.
Welcome to the JD Esports Team Week 6 standings. This is Coach Lang. We had a tough start to the week, but we finished strong. So here's the recap. On Tuesday, Inc., our Splatoon team, lost to Queensberry High School, bringing their record to 3-3. They're still in the playoff hunt, though. On Wednesday, our Super Smash Rams team lost an incredibly close match to Watervliet High School in Watervliet, New York. They lost in the last game. It was so close. Their record is now 3-3, also still in the playoff hunt. But on Thursday, this is where the winning began. Our Sprocket Rockets team beat my wife's team. She's the coach at Fabius Pompey. They beat them 3-0 to bring their record to 4-2. Nice job. The Mario Kart team, the Bullet Bills, defeated Cortland High School from Virginia 3-0. And finally, our Hearthstone team, Moksha, Yavuz, and Bowden, defeated undefeated Cortland, New York, the only other undefeated team, 3-1 to bring them to 6-0. They are the only undefeated team on the East Coast. So therefore, they are ranked number 1. Incredible season so far. So here are the overall standings for our entire team. We have 1 week left until playoffs start. Hopefully we can get as many teams as possible in. Again, if you see any of these players in the hall, make sure you give them a high five. Thank you.
March is Women's History Month, and Ramfeed will be showcasing many important women. Our next woman is Ruth Johnson Colvin. Ruth was born on December 16, 1916 in Chicago, Illinois. In her early years, Ruth attended Thornton Junior College in Harvey, Illinois, where she received her 2-year degree, and later she attended Moser Business College in Chicago, also Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, where she met her future husband, Robert Colvin. In 1940, she moved to Seattle, Washington, then Syracuse, New York, where she built a lucrative sales and consulting career around industrial chemicals. Colvin became aware of the problem of literacy in her hometown of Syracuse when the 1960s census reports were released, and in 1962, she learned that the city had over 11,000 people functioning at the lowest level of literacy. She worked with a reading specialist at Syracuse University and developed materials to train volunteer tutors, various motivations, and instruction techniques. Later on, in 1974, she created the English as a Second Language training program, as well as a new reading series for learners. Her biggest award was when she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by President George W. Bush in December 2006. She is still living today at 106 years old.